What if two simple words could change your life? Have you ever felt stuck, unable to reach your goals or find happiness? Do you sometimes wonder why others seem to have it all figured out while you struggle? These are questions many of us ask ourselves, and today we're going to explore a powerful concept that might just hold the answer. We're diving into the secret power of I am and how these two small words can have a huge impact on your life. You might be thinking, how can just saying I am make any difference? Well, that's exactly what we're about to uncover. Let's start by talking about self talk. Every day, we have thousands of thoughts running through our minds. These thoughts shape how we see ourselves and the world around us. They influence our actions, our decisions, and ultimately, our lives. But here's the thing. Many of us don't pay much attention to these thoughts. We let them run wild, often focusing on the negative without even realizing it. Imagine your mind as a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds you plant. If you constantly plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, guess what kind of garden you'll end up with? On the other hand, if you choose to plant seeds of positivity, confidence, and self-belief, your garden will bloom with possibilities. This is where the power of I am comes in. These two words are like magic seeds that can transform your mental garden. When you say I am, you're making a declaration about yourself. You're telling your mind who you are and what you're capable of. It's a way of programming your subconscious mind, which plays a huge role in shaping your reality. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about I am? Well, let's break it down. I represents your identity, your sense of self. Am is a present tense verb that implies a state of being. When you put them together, you're making a statement about your current state of being. You're not saying what you want to be or what you might become. You're stating what you are right now. This is powerful because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. When you consistently tell yourself, I am, followed by positive attributes or desired states, your subconscious begins to accept these statements as truth. Over time, this can lead to real changes in your thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately your life. But don't just take our word for it. There's science behind this concept. Our brains are incredibly adaptable thanks to a property called neuroplasticity. This means that our neural pathways, the connections in our brains that shape our thoughts and behaviors, can change and reorganize themselves. When we repeat certain thoughts or actions, we strengthen these pathways, making them more likely to occur again in the future. Think of it like creating a path through a field. The first time you walk through, it's difficult and the grass springs back up behind you. But if you walk the same path every day, eventually you create a clear, well-worn trail that's easy to follow. This is what happens in your brain when you consistently use positive I am statements. However, it's important to note that many of us are already using I am statements, just not in a helpful way. How often have you caught yourself thinking or saying things like, I am not good enough, I am always messing up, or I am so unlucky? These negative I am statements can be just as powerful as positive ones, but they work against us instead of for us. The good news is that we can change these patterns. By becoming aware of our negative self-talk and consciously replacing it with positive I am statements, we can start to rewire our brains for success and happiness. So, how can we harness the power of I am? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts throughout the day. When you catch yourself using negative I am statements, pause and reframe them. Instead of I am not good enough, try I am constantly improving. Instead of I am always messing up, say I am learning and growing from my experiences. Next, create a list of positive I am statements that resonate with you. These could be attributes you want to strengthen, goals you want to achieve, or states of being you want to experience. For example, I am confident, I am successful, I am healthy and full of energy, I am worthy of love and respect. Once you have your list, make it a habit to repeat these statements to yourself regularly. You can do this in the morning when you wake up, before you go to bed at night, or any time during the day when you need a boost. Say them out loud if you can. Hearing the words can make them even more powerful. Remember, consistency is key. Just like any new habit, using positive I am statements might feel awkward or unnatural at first. You might even feel like you're lying to yourself, especially if the statements are very different from your current self-perception. This is normal. Keep going. Your subconscious mind will gradually start to accept these new beliefs. As you continue this practice, you'll likely start to notice changes in your thoughts and behaviors. You might find yourself feeling more confident in situations that used to make you nervous. You might start taking more action towards your goals. You might even notice improvements in your relationships as your self-perception shifts. It's important to understand that using I am statements isn't about denying reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about focusing on your potential and the person you want to become. Even if you're not quite there yet, by consistently affirming positive I am statements, you're setting the intention and creating the mental framework to make those statements a reality. Let's talk about some practical ways to integrate I am statements into your daily life. One effective method is to create a morning ritual. As soon as you wake up, before you even get out of bed, repeat your chosen I am statements. This sets a positive tone for the day and helps to prime your mind for success. Another technique is to use I am statements as a form of meditation. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and then slowly repeat your I am statements. Visualize yourself embodying these statements as you say them. This can be a powerful way to reinforce positive beliefs and create a sense of calm and confidence. You can also use I am statements to help you through challenging situations. If you're facing a difficult task or a stressful event, take a moment to center yourself with some positive affirmations. I am capable of handling this. I am calm and focused. I am resourceful and creative. These statements can help shift your mindset and give you the confidence to face the challenge. Writing down your I am statements can also be very effective. Consider keeping a journal where you write your statements each day. This not only reinforces the statements, but also gives you a record of your journey. Over time, you can look back and see how your thoughts and beliefs have evolved. As you continue to use I am statements, you may find that they become more than just words. They become a way of life. You'll start to naturally think and act in ways that align with your positive affirmations. This is when real, lasting change begins to happen. It's important to note that while I am statements are powerful, they're not a magic solution to all of life's problems. They work best when combined with action. If you're saying, I am successful, make sure you're also taking steps towards your goals. If you're affirming, I am healthy, support that statement with healthy eating and exercise habits. The power of I am lies in its ability to shift your mindset and motivate positive action. You might encounter some challenges as you start using I am statements. Doubt is a common one. You might think, this feels silly, or I don't really believe what I'm saying. When these thoughts come up, remind yourself that you're creating new neural pathways. It takes time and repetition for new beliefs to feel natural. Another challenge might be consistency. Like any new habit, it's easy to start strong and then lose momentum. To overcome this, try linking your I am practice to existing habits. Say your statements while brushing your teeth, or set a daily reminder on your phone. Find what works for you and stick with it. As you continue with your I am practice, it's helpful to look for signs of progress. These might be subtle at first. Maybe you notice you're handling stress better, or you're more willing to take on new challenges. Perhaps you catch yourself using more positive self-talk throughout the day. Celebrate these small victories. They're signs that your practice is working. Over time, you might see bigger changes. Your confidence might grow, your relationships might improve, or you might find yourself achieving goals you once thought were out of reach. Remember, change often happens gradually. Be patient with yourself and trust the process. The power of I am doesn't just affect you, it can have a ripple effect on those around you. As you become more positive and confident, you might find that your relationships improve. Your energy and attitude can inspire others. You might become a role model for friends, family, or colleagues who notice the positive changes in you. In your work life, the effects can be significant. A more confident, positive you is likely to perform better, take on more challenges, and be seen as a valuable team member. You might find yourself more willing to speak up in meetings, take on leadership roles, or pursue that promotion you've been eyeing. As we wrap up, let's recap the key points we've covered. The words I am hold incredible power to shape our reality. By using positive I am statements, we can reprogram our subconscious minds and create lasting change in our lives. This practice is backed by science, particularly the concept of neuroplasticity. While it takes time and consistency, the potential benefits are enormous, affecting everything from our self-confidence to our relationships and career success. Remember, you have the power to choose your thoughts and shape your reality. The journey of personal growth and self-improvement is ongoing, and using I am statements is a powerful tool to support that journey. So, what's next? Start by becoming aware of your current self-talk. Notice the I am statements you're already using, both positive and negative. Then, create a list of positive I am statements that resonate with you. Begin incorporating these into your daily routine. Say them in the morning, write them down, repeat them when you need a boost. Be patient with yourself as you start this practice. It might feel uncomfortable or unnatural at first, but stick with it. Over time, you'll likely start to notice positive changes in your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Remember, the power to change your life is within you. It starts with two simple words: I am. What will you choose to be? The journey to a more positive, confident, and successful you begins now. You have the tools. You have the power. Now, it's time to put it into action. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the secret power of I am. We hope you found it informative and inspiring. Remember, every great change starts with a single step. Your step today could be as simple as saying, I am ready for positive change. So, why not start right now? Your future self will thank you.